sudden you just see deep into the soul of this bike. It's pretty gap in there.
Hey bro, you forgot your sign right here.
Nah, I put that there for you. What is that?
What? You don't even know what it is and you're pushing me away. Look at it.
We probably should have cleaned it first.
I always thought it was a bad idea to buy that bike. Oh, there's like a dirt dauber nest. You ever eaten a pork rind?
Yeah.
I swear to God, this f***ing bike does not want to be repaired.
Before we get too far into the video, for those of you that don't know, we give away motorcycles. We've given away over 10 so far and we're not slowing down. We're currently building and giving away a 1960s Harley-Davidson Panhead. The Blockhead community has shown us so much support, so as a thank you, this is our way of giving back to our community that has given us so much opportunity, giving you guys a custom one-of-a-kind Blockhead-built motorcycle. Entering is simple, just head over to blockheadmoto.com, sign up and select a tier for your chance to win. By selecting a tier, you also unlock exclusive perks such as early access to new episodes, exclusive access to our Discord server community, and big discounts on our merchandise. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to possibly win this 1960s Harley-Davidson Panhead. Head over to blockheadmoto.com, sign up for your chance to win a Blockhead-built Harley-Davidson. Thanks for watching, guys. Now back to the video.
What's up, Block fam? Welcome to Neglect. That's what I'm calling this bike since I bought it a couple years ago now, I think. And this is the first time it's on a lift. Joining me, Freddie Rods.
How you doing?
You guys go give him a follow. He's our resident sport bike expert. What do you ride?
I ride a 2016 Kawasaki Ninja 636.
Immaculate, incredibly well taken care of.
70,000 miles on it, so I ride a lot. 70,000 miles in what, I guess 6 years?
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. It's nuts. I've had this bike for quite a while, and I originally picked it up because I missed having a sport bike. If you guys don't follow the whole chronological order that I had motorcycles, I got the Harley-Davidson Iron 883 first. Actually traded that bike in, managed to get it back, which is super cool. So that's the OG Iron, the Sportster. After that bike, I bought another one, and that was a Yamaha R6. After the Yamaha R6, I had a CBR 1000 RR, and then I ended up getting rid of that just because it was like 1000cc track monster. I was using it to go to the post office and back. I was paying a lot for insurance, and I'm like, this is stupid to have this motorcycle. Years later, I missed having a sport bike, and so I found this one on Facebook Marketplace for like stupid cheap because, I mean, it's pretty rough. It's got some zip ties here. It's got a far end mirror there that doesn't really work. It's got scratches on the tank this way. I'm not really sure how that happened. The original owner of it bought it brand new. He was a Honda technician. The only thing he ever used in it was Honda fluids, Honda filters. I've got some of that over there. He also made this like custom plate bracket for it that goes through the axle. What we got mileage wise? 45,755 on it.
No, we gotta change that.
Yeah, that's just terrible. Like, you can barely see it. It's one of those comments that I get quite a bit from people, is that they can't hardly see it.
Yeah. TST makes something for this.
TST is actually on board to help us out with lights and undertail and stuff like that. Definitely needs a new exhaust. So this one's rusted out. So it's a Two Brothers Racing. Also, call this one the hole exhaust. Because
behind, when you're riding behind him and you're like casually riding, all of a sudden you just see deep into the soul of this bike. Because pretty gap in there. For this year, you could go different routes. Two Brothers, of course, is one. One of the major ones that you could find is like a Yoshimura.
Tose has a 2-cylinder pipe, or 2 mufflers, or whatever you want to call them. The Tose is usually just like, you know, there's no muffler in a Tose. It's just baffling usually. We'll go ahead and let you guys hear it. Despite all the neglect that this thing has gone through, I've never had it on a battery tender. Rarely change the gas. People ride it every now and then. I think Justin was the most recent person to ride it, but like every time it cranks right up. Dude, every time. It's never not cranked. Sounds like a 600.
Yeah, that's a healthy engine. You could tell, especially on the sports bike, you could tell when they're not running right.
Yeah, mechanically. Sounds great. Runs really, really well. I've got a little damage on this side. It's a really cool orange color, and it's interesting because it's like lighter up here and then it like fades back. But that's because it's sun faded. So it looks like it's supposed to be like that, but it's totally not. We do have new fairings for it, which are in this box right here. These are from Monster Fairings, so big shout out to Monster Fairings for talking to me 3 years ago and sending out a set of fairings for the Honda CBR600 RR. It's a 2010. So yeah, we got some custom fairings in here for Monster Fairings, which they actually make really like quality ABS molded or whatever fairings. They've literally been in this box for 3 years. Justin calls me the most patient person when it comes to bike modifications because I tend to wait and leave stuff in the box until I'm ready to do it. So we're finally ready to work on the CBR 3 years later. I do have no mirrors. We also have a shelf over here. So we've got some stuff from TST. We've got washable, reusable air filter K&N. We've got oil, so sticking with the Honda oil, engine ice, oil filter. We've got new brake fluid. We've got a grip from an R6. So we got an R6 short grip or short turn grip, ASV brake and clutch rebuild kit. Nice. Gold levers. We've got mirror block offs for the front. We've got new brake pads. We've got new plugs. We've got.
Oh, you going with those?
What do you think for exhaust, man? I think we should probably make that decision.
The good thing about it, because it's a 2010, you have a lot of aftermarket parts that you can go.
Dude, so many.
I.e. the exhaust, right? I mean, you could go that way, but that's, like I said, that looks like an organ in the next church kind of style. You are gonna be obnoxious. I mean,
I think it's funny how it's like the 4 pipes, but it goes into one, and then like how it connects.
And it's just a straight pipe going from the headers.
It's totally aesthetic, yeah. You know what we should do? We should take the engine out of this and put that engine in it. Imagine rolling up on this thing and it's like
and they're gonna be like, that idle's rough, man.
Yeah, you should get that tuned up, checked out. First steps first, taking it apart.
Disassemble!
Disassemble.
Look what we found. I don't know if I want to keep opening this bike or not. But
that's a snakeskin, shedded snakeskin.
Right there. Look. So I don't know if I want to keep opening.
So a snake totally lived in here for a bit. I would assume it's out by now, but.
Look at this, Justin. What is that?
What? You don't even know what it is, and you're
what it
pushing
is.
me away. Look at it. Hold it.
No.
What are you, it's just a snakeskin. It's not even a bug. Just feel it. Like you can still like see the scales and shit.
Jesus, dude. That's disgusting.
Why is that disgusting?
I don't know.
It's just old skin. You ever eaten a pork rind?
Yeah, pork rind.
We're gonna grab some lunch. All right, we'll be back. So you guys remember me mentioning TST Industries being involved in us building out the CBR600 RR. So we're here at TST headquarters.
Yes.
With Mark, who you guys have seen in videos before. They came and they stole my Yamaha MT-09 and made it look beautiful.
The shop's changed a little bit since last time you were here. We set this area up. Now we do like all the filming and stuff.
I was about to say, this is where all the videos happen, yeah.
Right now, this is a project we're going to be posting on our YouTube channel. Stay tuned. But we're building an R7 race bike. We finally got our hands on one. This is one of our engineer rooms. Got a couple 3D printers. Nice. Got a big SLS machine in here. So basically it turns powder into structure. We're doing a lot of like additive manufacturing in-house. So we could run small batches of custom products to see how well they hold up, how well they sell, and get it to the market right away. It cuts down on turnaround time.
Sick. Hey bro, you forgot your sign right here.
Nah, I put that there for you. And this is actually our other studio that we built. The videos on this side, photos, the white background on this side. The warehouse is, I feel like it's gotten smaller because we've added so much inventory, but this is
It's a good thing.
everything in its glory.
Good problem to have.
And then our QC area has grown a little bit. All the electrical components are still QC'd over there. I don't think people realize because we seem like a big company, but we're really a small company. And we still hand assemble all of our kits in-house.
Damn.
So here we are. I think you're here to pick up some CBR parts, right?
Yes. So we'll do a little transition snap and we'll check it all out.
Which snap?
All right, so Freddie's got some goodies here. Mark has sorted this out with. We've got the Toast exhaust, flasher relays, some universal plate lights, drop downs, rear tail lights, halo turn signals, plate mount, undertail, carbon fiber,
Pieces de resistance.
t-shirts. Hell yeah. This one's cool. Hey, you want to tell people where they can find you and all that stuff if they don't know about it?
TSTindustries.com. TST Industries on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, we're right here in Central Florida, as you know. Blockhead, Freddie, they're really good friends of the business. We love their support. We love your guys' support. Give us a comment on YouTube. Tell us Blockhead sent you, and we'll take care of you guys.
Yeah, they're seriously like 15 minutes away from my shop, which is amazing. So if you guys have sport bikes, Groms, like all that sorts of stuff, hit them up. They got tons of great quality products. So thanks again, bro. Appreciate you.
Absolutely, man.
Awesome. Look at this family picture.
Oh, God.
And we're back.
Taking the rear peg off so we could get behind the heat shield for the exhaust so we could take those two brothers off.
Looks like Freddie wants to get the toast on there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you can hear what the toast sounds like.
Oh no, I'm just doing the most I can for today.
You go unbox snap.
All right, ready?
Wow. Old and busted. New hotness. All right, carbon undertail. Wow. Before continuing and putting like nice new parts on it, give it some kind of good spray down. So we're gonna lower the lift and push it across the street and see what they say. All right, pushing it over to Mad Detailing. We come bearing gifts. We'd be able to get you guys to just like, you know, get the dirt off of it. Every now and then, just push a bike into the shop. And they're like, what the f? You wanna do the snap? Nah, you gotta get closer. It doesn't work unless you're pretty close to it. That was a weak snap, bro.
Dude, oh my god.
Damn, Daniel. For any of you guys that have had a bike on a lift or had to work on a bike on the ground, you're dealing with all like the grease and dirt and stuff, you know, it's nice to be able to work on something clean so you can touch it and not have to like continue to worry about all this gross feeling on your hands and stuff. I sound like a diva right now. Get spoiled working in a shop, man, with the lift, clean bikes. Appreciate you. Kind of end the day on a Friday, so probably wrap this one up. Got you guys on Monday. Go follow Mad Detailing. All right, welcome to the next day of working on the CBR600 RR. Zuko is driving us crazy today. Traded Freddie rods in for a bagger bro, which is funny because the last time I did fairings on my CBR 1000 RR back in the day, Eric was helping me out. That was like 5 or 6 years ago.
Long time ago, bud.
Our shop, just so there's no confusion, we specialize in Harley. My personal projects are separate from what our, you know, the shop offers. We don't book people to use the lift and work on cars. We also don't usually book sport bikes. But as we grow, as we expand, it's something that we will hopefully get into. I guess we'll get to opening the box.
Aren't you excited?
Just what he needs to be amped up.
Toy.
1, 2. Oh, we didn't go far enough, man. We gotta do the next snap. All right, ready? Bam!
Much gooder. I always thought it was a bad idea to buy that bike, but after today, it's gonna just change it altogether. You could take a low budget, you know, sport bike, and just with a fairing kit like this, it'll make it look brand new.
Yeah.
Up an elbow grease.
Much of a bitch it was to assemble fairings, get all this little shit to line up, and like all little screws. It's like a huge puzzle. All right, guys, we are making some progress. Erica's taking this lever off, got the front fender on, got the ECU back in, made sure the cables were all dry. Next up, I'm gonna probably be taking the tank off, which never done before, so let's see how that works. It's all nuts and bolts. Then I'm going to be draining the oil, which means I have to run the bike for a little bit, which means I need to connect the battery. And then after that, new oil back in it. Go give Eric this thing for the rebuild. Boop. You can remove the zip ties if you want.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean they are performance zip ties, but you know.
Oh no, let's look. All right.
All right, so Eric has rebuilt both levers and they look brand damn new. Good job, bro.
So I'm good for something.
All right, well, that's gonna wrap up the work on the CBR for today. See you guys on Monday. All right, guys, welcome back to the CBR600 RR build, and I've got Vinny working on it, who is a 8-year expert level Harley-Davidson technician, and I got him working on a sport bike.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
So excited.
He had the tank cover on, and I was like, hey, bro, I hate to interrupt the progress, but we got a filter that we're gonna put on. So we got this new filter from K&N here, and so we're taking the old filter out, and so we get here, and I look on the underside, I'm like, oh, there's like a dirt dauber nest. So it's like wasps, but they don't do like traditional wasp nests. They use like dirt, mud. We go to pull this out, and I'm like, damn, that thing looks nice and clean. And then you look at the back of it, and we got at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 2.5 wasps in there, and then the dirt dauber nest. And then Vinny looks down in here, and we got the whole family. So who knew that we were running off of like 4 wasp power? Good thing we f***ing changed this thing out. Definitely lots of restriction in there. This thing is wicked dirty. So we're gonna get this filter replaced. Set you guys up on time lapse. I gotta work on the truck a little bit. Appreciate you stepping outside your comfort zone and getting in on this, bro. Appreciate it. Go give him a follow. Tell him how pretty he is. At Pretty Vinny. And the CBR episode continues, putting the Harley-Davidson technician to work.
Yeah.
How you enjoying the CBR work?
Learning.
Feel confident?
Yeah. Feel confident.
This is bike right?
Yeah.
Freddie Rod's resident metric expert is back. We've agreed he's gonna go down to 4 days a week at his real job and work here 1 day a week.
That'll be dope, but
I don't think I can afford him.
yeah.
So what are we doing? We're gonna try to melt this thing.
Torch it, it's just a surface thing. You don't even melt it. You just hit it real quick and it just goes black.
Cool. We're gonna try that flame method to basically bring this thing back to life since we didn't get a new one for monster fairings or anything. Cool. More even that.
Okay. Do you want to do it? Like, have you done it before?
Nope.
Oh, okay. You feel the surface is like slightly sticky.
You just let it cool down, that's it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better. We probably should have cleaned it first.
It's been a little bit since I worked on this. We had bike week, kind of sat on the lift for a bit. Did make some really good progress on wiring. So we got this rear taillight and carbon fiber underpiece. Rear exhaust is on. I got some more stuff to do under here, but so I'm not gonna bolt that down just yet. We did have the fairings on, but I went ahead and took them off because we had to get the new lights into the fairings. So the new lights from TST. So basically had to take those off to get them installed on this side. That's gonna be both sides that we're replacing those. So the other fairing is over there right now. Need to replace this piece. Actually just cut the zip ties that were holding the shift lever in place because that actually ended up coming out on Justin when he was riding the bike a while back. Yeah, it's just like totally wrecked, you know, it's all dry rotted. Let's see, so this part's good, but we got to replace this piece, so we got a new one. There we go, right there. There we go. So just that piece right there wore out. This and this. Oh, how the hell is that thing even stuck in there? We gotta remove that one. Replace it with that one. Alright guys, back to the CBR build. It's been a couple days, once again. Got grips on. Couldn't go with the R6 grip, unfortunately, because the throttle cables were not long enough, so it is a little bit longer, but honestly, I didn't really have any issue with the CBR grip, so yeah, or the CBR twist grip. So we're just gonna leave that one in there. Also got the shifter peg replaced, so Old one is off. Looks like there's a snap ring on the inside of there that just ended up breaking, which caused this to come off of the ball end here. So yeah, easy replacement on that. Filter is done, oil is done, coolant is done, grips are done, levers are done, fairings, tail light, exhaust. Did get some new tires in over here. I do still have brake lines here as well. Maybe I'll save brake maintenance for another time because I do have new pads. So we'll do those at a later date, and we'll do brake lines also at a later date. Alright guys, there you have it. Refresh of Neglect CBR600 RR 2010. Had this bike for a while, but yeah, it's just been neglected for the longest time. So finally got the fairings on it. It's a nice refresh look for that old faded black and orange. The black and orange looked cool, but the gold and black looks great. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Refresh. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit subscribe. If you want to continue to see motorcycle content like this, hit that bell icon so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. Until next time, you guys ride safe out there, stay vigilant, we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.